Okay, good evening everybody and welcome to Northamptonshire Strategic Planning Committee on Monday the 24th of April. And so welcome. First time, apologies for absence.
Thank you, Chair. We've had apologies from Councillor Bell, Councillor Waters, Councillor Powell, Councillor Deering and Councillor Tebbett, with Councillor Carter acting as a substitute. Thank you.
Okay, any other apologies or is that all of them? Is that everybody? Okay. Right, any declarations of interest from members? Okay. Item 3, which is the minutes of the meeting held on the 20th of February. For those who are present, anybody happy to agree? Okay, is there a second? All in favour of that? Everybody's in favour? Anybody against that? Those who are present. Okay, thank you for that. Right, there's only obviously one substantial item on the agenda tonight, as you're aware, which is obviously land at Desborough, which is land south, Rockwell Road, Sycamore Drive, application NK 2021-0372. As you would know, normally we would go to the speakers at this point, but as you'll see from a note in front of you on the table, that isn't taking place tonight for the reasons with the no, but on that basis I'm going to hand straight over to the Planning Officer, Teresa Nichol, who did the report, to give you an update, and there will also be a legal update as well, and then I'll be looking for a deferment after that, but we'll come to that point in a minute. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Chair. A late objection was received on Friday the 21st of April 2023 from the Protect the Eyes Valley campaign group. The objection raises legal matters. Officers have not had sufficient time to fully consider the matters raised and therefore recommend to the Strategic Committee that the item be deferred. The Department for Levelling Up Housing and Communities has received a request from a third party for the Secretary of State to consider calling in the application for determination. Should members be minded to approve the application, the Secretary of State would need to be notified. The Council could only issue the decision if the Secretary of State decides not to call in the application. So in summary, I'm going back to the first matter that I spoke about. Because of this late objection that we've received on Friday, we are recommending that the item be deferred. Thank you.
Thank you. Would you like to say at this point? Thanks. Legal view.
Yeah, we had an objection from the Eye Valley campaign group on Friday, received on Friday, and it does raise certain issues, including new case law that has come to light relating to uses and land ownership. Now, we haven't had an opportunity to fully consider those yet, and we feel, out of respect for the objectors and all involved, that we need to consider that fully before we make a recommendation to members. And we think that in all good faith, we cannot recommend this to you at this point in time until that has been fully investigated by officers.
Thank you for that. Now, obviously, I'm not looking to debate this. We're looking to defer the item, not the application. But if there's any questions you want to raise in generally with the legal or the case officer in relation to the deferment, I'm obviously happy to accept those, as long as we obviously don't go into the detail and start debating the application, because obviously that will have an impact in the future. But by all means, if there's any points you want to raise or queries in relation to the ruling, I think you were all sent that ruling over the weekend. So perhaps hopefully you've had a chance to have a look at that. Councillor Best.
Thanks, Chair. Just wanted to ask how long the recommendation is for the deferment. Is it for a period or until we get a decision from a third party?
Thank you. Through you, Chair. We would look to try and get advice on this matter as soon as possible. I think we've got another strategic committee in 3 weeks, and the aim would be, providing we can get that advice, the aim would be to bring that back to strategic committee in 3 weeks' time.
Okay then, members, if anyone would like to defer the item, if there's no other comments people want to raise. Yep, Councillor Marks.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I propose that we defer this item.
Okay, thank you. Is there a second for that at all? Okay, Councillor Smith. Or yeah, okay. If everybody in favour of that? Okay, thank you. Thank you thank you very much for that item. Item 5, any delegated officer reports?
No report, Chair.
Okay, exempt items.
No exempt items,
Okay.
Chair.
I appreciate this is a very short meeting, and apologise for the short notice in relation to, obviously we had short notice in relation to receiving and in relation to that, but as it's been said from the legal advice, we do need to look into that. So thank you for your time and thank you for attending. Thank you.